Imagine a city so ancient. The Great Pyramids of Giza are recent history by comparison. Our journey begins not in Egypt, but thousands of years earlier. Beneath windswept plains and tell mounds, archaeologists have unearthed sites that rewrite our understanding of civilization's dawn. Today, we travel into deep prehistory to explore awe-inspiring remnants of cities older than the pyramids.
High on a hill in Turkey lies Gobekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple complex, over 12,000 years old. Built around 9600 BCE, its T-shaped limestone pillars, some 20 tons, form massive stone circles, carved with images of lions, bulls, and vultures. Its builders were nomadic hunter-gatherers, long before agriculture or cities. Klaus Schmidt, who led excavations in the 1990s, believed Gobekli Tepe served as a spiritual gathering place, challenging the long-held belief that religion followed farming. This site suggests it may have been the need for shared ritual that led humans to settle and farm, not the other way around. Gobekli Tepe shattered conventional timelines. The idea that temple building required settled agriculture crumbled. Instead, we see a different story. One where early humans, by torchlight and stone tools, came together to create sanctuaries millennia before the first pharaohs. The sandstone pillars still rise like silent sentinels, reminding us that imagination and cooperation were thriving even at the edge of the last ice age. But who built it, and where did they live? Just a few hundred miles south, another ancient wonder offers clues. In the Jordan Valley lies Jericho, often called the world's oldest city. Excavations at Tel Sultan revealed stone walls and a round tower dating back to around 8000 BCE, built by some of the first settled communities. The wall stood 4 meters tall. The tower rose 28 feet, astonishing architecture for its time. Whether built for defense, flood protection, or ritual, these structures point to social organization and collective labor. Jericho's early residents lived in mud brick homes, raised livestock, and cultivated barley. With 2,000, 3,000 inhabitants, it was a true town. Jericho's existence proves that the seeds of urban life, permanent settlement, communal building, long-term planning, were planted well before the monumental age of Egypt. But Jericho wasn't alone. In central Turkey, a vast mound called Catal Hoyuk reveals yet another form of early urban life. Dating to around 7500 BCE, Catal Hoyuk was a dense, complex settlement lasting nearly 2,000 years. Its homes, made of mud brick, were built wall to wall with no streets. Residents moved across rooftops and climbed down ladders to enter their homes. These interiors featured painted walls, mounted bullhorns, and burial sites beneath sleeping platforms. There were no palaces or grand temples. Every building was domestic, yet rich in symbolism and social function. Catal Hoyuk challenges the notion that cities need kings or central authority. With no known hierarchy or metal tools, this Neolithic city showed that cooperation and shared space could sustain a population of 5,000 or more. Over 18 layers of habitation revealed generations building atop the ruins of their past, preserving community while adapting to change. As we trace this human journey, we travel beyond the Near East to the edge of Europe, to a windswept corner of the British Isles. In the Orkney Islands of northern Scotland, a storm in 1850 uncovered a village buried under sand for 4,000 years. This was Skara Brae, a Stone Age settlement older than the pyramids. Inhabited from roughly 3180 to 2500 BCE, it consists of 8 stone houses connected by passageways. Inside, stone beds, hearths, and storage cabinets remain intact, a snapshot of Neolithic life preserved for millennia. Here, families herded sheep, grew barley, and collected shellfish. Their homes were partially dug into the ground for insulation, featuring stone-built furniture and drainage systems. Skara Brae, dubbed the Scottish Pompeii, offers a rare, vivid glimpse of everyday life in deep prehistory. It reminds us that even in remote Europe, people were building homes, farming, and crafting communities, while Egypt's pyramids were still centuries away. Standing in these ancient dwellings, at Gobekli Tepe, Jericho, Catal Hoyuk, and Skara Brae, we feel a connection across millennia. These were not isolated marvels, but part of a broader pattern, humanity's long experiment with community, belief, and permanence. Each site, in its own way, whispers of lives once lived, of laughter echoing through stone chambers, of rituals performed under starlit skies, of shared meals and silent prayers. In these ruins, we glimpse the flicker of human spirit that has burned through the ages. Civilization didn't ignite in one place. It sparked like flint across continents, temples rising in the highlands of Turkey, defensive walls encircling Jericho, rooftop villages humming with life in Anatolia, and stone homes dug into the windswept earth of Orkney. Long before pharaohs carved their legacies in limestone and kings ruled from thrones, our ancestors were gathering, building, and dreaming. They watched the stars, honored their dead, told stories, and forged bonds that made life more than survival. Their achievements remind us that creativity, cooperation, and community are not modern inventions. They are ancient, enduring human traits. These forgotten cities challenge us to expand our view of history. They urge us to look beyond familiar timelines and monuments, to recognize that the grandeur of the pyramids, though awe-inspiring, is but a chapter, not the opening scene. The true prologue lies in sacred hills and buried villages, shaped by hands that left no written record, only stone, earth, and memory. Next time we marvel at Giza's towering symmetry, we might also recall the pillars of Gobekli Tepe, silhouetted at dawn, the watchful tower of Jericho guarding a desert spring, the rooftop pathways of Catal Hoyuk bustling with life, or the intimate hearths of Skara Brae lit by flickering firelight. Their legacy is not only etched in stone, but encoded in us, in our impulse to gather, to build, to believe, and to remember. We are not the beginning, just the newest line in a story still unfolding, one carved by countless hands before ours. And if we listen closely to the echoes in those ancient walls, we may just hear the murmur of our own origins calling back through time. But what if I told you that the secrets of lost civilizations aren't just buried beneath the sands of the old world? Deep within the lush, tangled heart of the Amazon, scientists have stumbled upon ruins that defy everything we thought we knew about ancient history. The next discovery might just rewrite the origins of civilization as we know it.